quick sip of alcohol before we start. Okay, right. It's our Division 3, Champ 2. So if we win, we'll go Division 4 again, which will feel cool. But it's all about the threes for me now. I'm not obviously trying less in twos, but I sort of like, I prepare myself for threes because I just know subconsciously I think like my body's like, yes, okay, twos, like you're still adapting to this, it's going to be a bit difficult, like wait until you get to threes, then let it shine, you know. I think you may be muted again, just so you know.
Yes, sorry.
That's all cool.
But yeah, I get what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, twos isn't that hard.
Mm.
But I totally understand if you don't play it. It's a completely different game. That's the main difference. It's way more like ones than it is like threes.
Yeah, I don't play ones. I don't think I've got a rank in ones for the last 3 seasons. I don't think.
It's fun. Haha, it's fun. To me?
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
I thought I had more boost.
I probably couldn't have gotten in front of the play enough to really make a good pass anyways. Or a really good receiver anyways. Ooh, nice try.
Yeah. Also, yeah, one of those is a PlayStation guy. Oh my god, a fellow brethren. I'm gonna try and demo. Oh, it's the luck. I was like, I'm gonna blow him up. Oh, fuck. Ah, great pass is meant to be calculated. Damn it. Because left is what?
Well, great pass still made sense.
Yeah.
My shot was really bad there. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't have any boost, so I had no momentum behind it, so.
Yeah, I basically just spent all my boost to give them the ball, so. Because I thought maybe I could just score that. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's my fault. Like, butterfly effect, really stupid idea.
I could have hit it there, just didn't.
Yeah. But they also had the entire field to come at you, and I had no boost trying to get back.
Why you try hard?
For something really stupid.
Why you try hard is their name.
I don't understand how tryharding is even a thing. Like, I always thought of tryharding as like using the most broken setup and just annihilating people that are like clearly not even supposed to be going up against. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in Call of Duty, it was like everybody using the exact same, like Call of Duty 4 M16 stopping power, like tryhard, or the Famous and Modern Warfare 2.
Fucking hell. Oh, nice.
I'm not gonna say that.
Game, hello. Excuse me, Epic Games, I mean Psyonix.
TNX, please fix.
Yay, I'm so glad I'm playing trash this game. This is fun. Fun for all the family. Just like Rocket League. I thought we were gonna go.
Try to see him.
Huh. Minecraft villager noises. Huh. Huh. Huh?
If you were a Minecraft villager, what villager would you be? Put it down in the comments, please.
The one that says, huh. They're a mood. They're a mood. Yeah. Huh. They are. Minecraft villagers are a mood. They're like my spiritual animal. My spiritual game character. Fuck. I didn't mean that, but you can if you want.
Kind of down, I guess. I feel like we're not gonna win this, but at the same time, I want to see if we get a kick off or something. Oh, I missed the boost.
That's right. It's
I got it.
Anyway.
Oh,
You went for that on my screen.
I think I thought I was in the dice row.
Oh. Why did he have to be good at the game?
I can't believe I whiffed that. I missed the boost and then I went down and got it, and then I had a really good shot at that, but I missed. Just totally whiffed it. Ah, my bad. Yeah, let's
Yeah. Move on.
moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Let's go on the game mode that people actually care about.
God, you ever be in a group chat you don't want to fucking be in?
Yep. Oh,
God, stop
the
talking.
room. I was in one. Well, I've been in one for like 2 months. Wait, this might Friday video of yours. It's mine. One idiot. I can't. Okay. Okay. Just because I was gonna say a story, and I was like, if it's yours, I'm not gonna take it up. But I was like, I've been in like this group chat for like a while, and it was made when I was going out with like my ex-girlfriend, called Charlie, the one that was a bit like shitty to me, like the only girlfriend, like you know, and well. I told you about the one where I went out with her for like 18 months and she cheated on me 9 times. Then I went out with somebody about 2.5 months ago, but I don't like counting her because she was really like mentally like abusive to me and everything. And like it was only like a month and I never like saw her or anything. But anyway, she created this group chat with 2 people that she knew, not necessarily went to school with, but she'd been to a school because she'd been to a school before that she was in, so she did know them and had met them before. And it was really cool at the time, and then after like she broke up with me, like there was a girl in there called Maisie and a guy in there called Owen. Owen was one of these sort of like really like quote unquote cool or hard lads or whatever that I never feel like I could like get on with. We had like just a lot of like, we were just very different people really. Not like, he never like laughed at me or never like that, but he always seemed like he was like a lot cooler than you, and you was almost automatically placed below him even without him like saying anything. That kind of guy, do you know what I mean? Yeah. There was a girl called Maisie in there, and she was really really nice. And like the week like the few like probably like 2 weeks after like Charlie, like this girl broke up with me, like she was there for me, and she always used to say like, you know, like, oh yeah, she's a bit of like a weird, like she is like a bitch and stuff like that, and I don't really ever like her, I only just sort of like kind of take the piss out of her, like she's dead weird, I don't know why she'd do this to you and stuff like that. And then that girl called Maisie ended up blocking me for like no reason whatsoever, and it really made me annoyed. And then I remember I had her on Instagram, and I just sort of like messaged her and was like, why have you blocked me? And she was like, oh, I haven't, I've deleted like Snapchat or whatever and stuff like that, and I've just had a break from it and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. And a few days later, she put something in like that group chat or something which she didn't mean to, and she didn't think I knew. And then so I ended up finding out she did like block me or like remove me. And then like 2 days ago, like they added like my ex-girlfriend ended up like leaving that group chat, and then they ended up like adding her back, and all 3 of them started talking in it. And I was like, why are they all doing this? I was like, why are they all being cunts? You know? I was like, that girl called Maisie, I was like, she was really nice, and I thought like she was meant to be a nice person, and then like she sort of like just betrayed me. It was like, I thought she had my back, and like she was really like nice, and then like and like, and then yeah, and then she like just randomly blocks or removes me, and now she's adding back like this girl who I like, this girl who I said like I hated her, and she told me that she didn't really like her either, and that like we both stuff, and then she was talking in there trying to get like beef to happen and stuff like this, and it just like and it just really annoyed me. And then they were just all talking in there, and I was not going to say a word because I just didn't want to talk to this girl ever again. And I was like, no. And then last night she was like, this Maisie was like, why don't you talk in there? And I was like, because honestly, I was like, I don't want to. I was like, I'll end up. She was like, just be civil and say hi. I was like, do you not ever recall anything I ever said to you about when I opened up about how much like this person hurt me and stuff? Like, I hate her. I don't want anything to do with her. Why should I have to say hi? Like, I don't want anything to do with her. And like, I didn't even think you liked her. You said like she was a weirdo and all this and stuff like that. Like, why are you even talking to her? Why'd you let her like in here or whatever? And it was just like, oh, people these days are so like too fucking faced. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and so sort of like double-sided. It's like, yeah, I know. That's why I'm like so glad like about like my job that like I've started. Like, I don't have to be around like immature, like irresponsible, like fucking prepubescent cunts all the time. And I don't, and like, you know, I get to like be around like mature like lads and stuff. Like in this office, everyone like banters each other and they all like take the piss out of each other, and it's really really like funny, you know, like, and everyone gets on with each other and they'll say anything to each other, and there's no like toxicity, you know. They're all like adults, you know. They all talk about like adult things and all know each other really well, and it's like, I just really enjoy it. And then it's like, and that's why I'm like, I've got another year technically of like my course, but like I don't think I'm going back. I'm just gonna like drop out, and just because this place where I'm going for my work is technically only like a work experience for like the summer break, but like I've just enjoyed it so much, and like the CEO said like I can just like, he'd like employ me there where like whatever. So like I'm thinking of just not doing my other year and just dropping out and just going there because I've just enjoyed it so much. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Do you know what I mean?
Nice. Yeah, I get
Like,
that.
you know, like I'm getting paid as well. Like and it's like people around me know it's like exactly like adults, like people who are like nice to be around. It makes you feel like more adulty, and not like be around people who are like friggin' brainless.
And isn't that like an actual option for your senior year over there to like just work?
Well, it's weird. Well, I've done technically like more than what
like
I needed to do technically.
So you just like, you won't be like dropping out, you won't not have a high school.
No, I've still got my GCSE, so like my year 11, like stuff. But it's just like my A levels is what it's called. It's just called an A level, which is like my extra stuff, because obviously you have to be in some form of education until you're 18, essentially, is what they say. But obviously you do like your first like compulsory like 11 like 12 years at like school, and then like you choose after that where you go. You have 3 options. You do an apprenticeship, a college, or a sixth form, and I chose the sixth form, and it's a 2-year course from when you're 16 to 18. But I'm only halfway through it, and I'm just thinking about just stopping it, and like there's like a loophole or whatever where I can just like forget it and just go like straight to like this job, because I've already done like a year and a half or whatever. Yeah, I just don't care for it anymore. Okay, we didn't go up to Division 4, but we're close, and that's a good feeling. I've only ever been Champ 3 once, and we're getting quite close. That's kind of it. That's an exciting feeling for me, at least. And you know, I know it doesn't mean much, and it's just one game, but finishing top and active feeling MVP actually is like a good feeling that I don't, because I kept getting worried that when we start getting like high Champ 2, like I'll start getting like carried by everyone, and people kept saying, like my friends like jokingly, but it also sort of like played on my mind a bit and got to me that like, oh, what about if I just choke and I start playing like really really shit and stuff, and like just get carried every game. But so just a personal achievement for me to just win a close game like that and be like high Champ 2 and get MVP. It's just nice feeling to and actually I lie, I'm opening a golden egg. It's an even nicer way
Maybe
to
that'll
end.
give you the best feeling.
Sorry, say again?
So maybe that'll give you the best feeling then.
Depends what I get. Let's have a look. If there's anything good, I'd transfer it over. I mean, keep it on here because you can't transfer stuff. Shh. Don't ban me, Cyanix. Export, import. So very rare. What is it? Breakout vector. Ah, wow. If only I played with the vector. But yeah, the one for the I mean, yep. Damn it.
You should have just left it in a comment down below.
If only I played with.
What's your spiritual Minecraft?
Mine's a blacksmith.
Yeah.